Hello everyone, Proxy Table Gaming, PTG. I am Hyper G. And it's a momentous occasion, not only because I'm with Lucky Sixes.
It's the final countdown of the wooden spoon. It's wooden spoon. And it's PTG doing it.
Neither of us knew that each other was going to do that.
But yeah, it was so succinct.
Although I kind of just
Succinct.
picked, it was smooth. I just kind of picked up on it when you started, really.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Unrehearsed, folks. That was unrehearsed.
I know it was seamless.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
Was
pretty good. Yeah, there we go. So, in case you didn't hear what we just said, it's the Wooden Spoon final! Boom, boom, boom! Wooden Spoon Cup. There were your options, and we asked for votes as to which would be the trophy.
And the many hundreds of thousands of votes we sift through them.
Yeah, we had to hire people to actually count up the votes.
We're broke now.
Yeah, they rinsed us.
Not only because of that, but because we bought it.
We did. Yes,
it hasn't yet come through the post.
We'll have to put a picture of it in the actual in another battle report.
But
to prove that it physically exists.
Is the one.
Hey, that's the winner.
Simple,
yeah,
but effective.
Yeah, and looking particularly unhappy about being the winner.
Yes,
totally.
So
should we remind ourselves what? Not remind ourselves. Actually,
the final.
Tell you what the final objectives and deployment is. Now, I do believe that we had the wrong objective in our semi-finals.
We might have said it on this page.
Yeah, on the page it said Spoils of War, but we played Breakthrough.
We did actually play it. So
no, we didn't actually play it. We played Breakthrough.
Yeah.
So this is now the final, and it is Spoils of War and Dawn Assault. And there's the lists, which you're probably very familiar with, because you've obviously watched every previous battle with these two.
We're up to date.
Halid
Mortessa. Halid Mortessa. Osmosion on Fatep. Jaha on Hades. Of Hades on Bones.
Yeah.
Well done to you, chaps, for guiding.
Hang on, I think we usually have a picture. Yeah, we usually have who actually chose the lists, don't we?
Oh yeah, normally.
Yeah,
but we don't have. We know. So
yeah.
So well done to you guys.
It's probably Squirreloid, at least one of them.
Yeah. Infernal Dwarves of there. The champions are Ulfo Blood Mask, Ezekiel One Eye, on Thunderfoot. Don't forget about Thunderfoot. And Smeg the Sneaky.
Definitely. Sneaky.
He's the boss.
Yeah.
He's the boss.
Definitely is.
But yeah, so these are lists.
There's been a lot of candidates for best performing unit, but of course we can't really determine that until the actual end of the battle.
Absolutely, and it will help.
Yeah,
it will help. This battle it was a very good one. So yeah, just to remind you of the lists as is there, but big unit Cav and Cataphracts for the Undying versus
bit of everything for
some Torok, some War Machines. So probably the most War Machines.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe apart from the original Dwarves, but they went out early Dwarves.
Yeah,
early Dwarves.
Funny.
You've also got some Hobgoblins, Giant. Yeah, I think it's a bit of everything sort of list.
Yeah, so we rolled traditionally the same way we'd rolled for the rest of the tournament, which was on a 4-up. Lucky Sixes got the army that he stated. And I mean, there was a bit of banter leading up to the final as to who would be who.
Yeah, because I've been Undying all the way up to this point.
You've got 3 victories with Undying. I hate their guts because they've defeated me 3 times. Whereas the Infernals, I had been once at least in a victory.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd been them twice because you win most of these battles.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what did you roll?
So on a 4-up,
yeah,
I was Undying. So of course I was Undying.
Yeah, because you're on a 4-up, and we just double checked the fact that the 4-up was rolled, and you kept rolling until you didn't roll a 4-up.
Yes, which was a long time.
Yes,
not as long as my daughter.
No,
a long time.
Yeah, it was like 6, wasn't it?
Yeah,
yeah, pretty good. So yeah, you were definitely Undying Dynasties.
And that's the army in question.
It is. Don't show this next bit. Don't.
No,
it's a horrible picture of me.
What we've done is we've subbed you with a hermit.
Yes, a hermit with a very bad T-shirt, and you've got my stomach.
I quite like that T-shirt, actually.
It's okay. It's my favourite T-shirt.
Yeah. And that's the Infernal.
Yeah, we changed location. We're at my house.
Yeah.
Well, not in a cold, badly lit garage this time. Actually, in my dining room. There you go. That's if you want to stalk me, that's my dining room.
So on to deployment, and you won the role because it's Dawn Assault to choose sides.
Yes,
which gave me the option to go first. We had a bit of a chat about this.
We did. This is quite
and
a
we've
cool
got something
thing
coming up in a few pictures' time. We want to ask you guys is this a thing?
Because we did it in the battle because we decided it was okay to do.
We couldn't find
anything that said you couldn't do it. So,
which was quite big in the battle. Really.
It was.
So that's my deployment. So I've got
you got some close-ups coming up as
Cataphracts
well.
So. Next to the hill, looking at this objective.
Yeah.
These guys looking at the middle one, although they're not going to do much. Spoiler. And the Shabti. Trying to hold the fort on the other side and the other one's over here.
Yeah. Interestingly, Spoils of War, generally, you're probably going to be better at it if you've got lots of scoring units. And we're only playing 3,000 points. But you had 4 scoring units.
4 scoring.
So that's pretty cool.
Scoring.
And I had 3. So, it was quite
quick.
Yeah.
Close-ups. So some lion chariots in my warrior. Well, I use it as a warrior chariot, but it's a chosen chariot.
Chosen chariot, yeah.
I guess.
Vultures.
These are the vultures.
The Vargheists love being vultures. Or vampire spawn.
They're proxied and heavily underrated because of it. But, yeah. This is the 24 skeleton cav. Of course, I have no skeleton cav.
No, of course you
so
Proxy.
And this is the character.
The
Jaha on Hades.
Yeah.
We'll try and use it as much as possible. 24 skeletons with Halid.
Halid?
No, Halid.
Halid. Yeah.
Halid. On his Arc of Ages.
Silent L? No.
Yeah. And then finally, obviously, the Ogre.
Shabtis. Hiding in the forest.
Over to you.
Yep, so I've got a big unit of Tauruks as the spiders.
Yeah.
15 of them. Great weapons, blah, blah. Big giant. He's an armoured giant. He's got the Slave Master's whip, so he can do stuff with the orcs. But, yeah. Then the BSB, who is... Well, he's on Thunderfoot.
Thunderfoot.
What was he called, the BSB?
Ezekiel. One Eye.
Nice. So, yeah, he's stuck behind, ready to go for it. Big unit of orcs with paired weapons in the middle. They are slaves, but they've earned their respect. They've done all right in this tournament so far.
So these guys are facing off against Cataphracts at the minute.
Yep.
These guys are looking in the middle.
Yep.
And then on the
other side of a house that was separating these, we have a volcano cannon, and then a unit of hobgoblins with Smeg the Sneaky in them. He's very sneaky.
Very sneaky.
And then some Infernal Warriors on the hill with the Prophet Engineer General for the Infernal Dwarves. And
that's Ulfo Blood
General. Yeah. He's not wearing his blood mask.
He's not. No. He's very dwarfish.
Maybe he needs to kill stuff. It's actually just blood.
Well, there you go.
Not actually a mask.
He's waiting to get the mask.
Yes, he is. He'll struggle with Undying Dynasties.
Oh, yeah, they don't have much blood.
No. Oh, well,
mask.
Technical hitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a hobgoblin spear chucker or bolt thrower, whatever.
And the overview.
It's quite a cool little overview.
The UB style overview.
Yeah. I'd like to say we put a camera in the roof, but we didn't. This is just you on a chair.
This is just my prowess.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah,
right, do your special thing.
Right, so as you can see, this unit here have 24 in it, so that they have 3 ranks. They're also Vanguard. So I Vanguarded them up to the middle one.
Yeah.
Because the thing with Spoils of War is at the start of my turn, and it doesn't specify turns, I can pick it up.
Yeah.
So as well as having 3 ranks and Vanguard, they also have scoring.
And you're not light troops.
And I'm not light troops, which
means you have ranks.
Yeah. So We don't see any reason why I can't pick that up.
In your turn 1?
In my turn 1. Because I can move forward 12, because you've got no Vanguard to stop me. I touch it, and then at the start, I can move. So that's what we did.
Yeah.
And why I just put down.
Yeah.
So there was actual reason for it this time.
Yeah, because you wanted to, well, go for it.
So
you didn't need to drop everything to do that, though, really, did you? So
no, it just helped secure that I could. But these guys then turned around, and because they're not like troops again,
and they've got a musician.
They got a musician. They went 8 this way to go as far back as possible. That's their job for the whole battle.
Yeah, but it did mean Hades on Bones left them.
Yeah,
we weren't entirely sure he had Vanguard.
Yeah,
and we didn't actually look it up, but you didn't really want them him running away.
And to be fair, even if he did have, I'd have moved him to here anyway.
Yes, that was all.
So he's behind. He's here.
The rock
with these guys. They're so secure in that place, so they're just looking down there. And actually, these guys can't get into them because of the way they're the wheel and wheel.
Yeah.
These guys go on the hill to give you an 11.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
And to give me a similar one. I think actually I'm +1 movement.
You were higher movement by
and
one.
I'm on the hill for a reroll. So I'm like, I don't, because I've got this, I don't need to come and get you. So I'm just gonna stand there.
Yeah.
He got these moves up because he's not scared of much over there.
That unit went to town on the Skink Death Star, so feeling a lot more confident.
Well, these two as a combo did.
Yeah.
And they move up because they can, and they still get the cover, and there's no reason not to.
Totally.
In Magic, I do. You stop lightning bound braces, which means I get the higher hasten the hour.
Yeah.
Off to get 1 wound on the general and 2 wounds in the unit, which is a good start. Oh. Shooting, I do 1 wound to the flame cannon.
Yep.
To start that process.
Oh. Yeah.
And that's where we stop my turn.
Yeah.
Over to your turn.
Movement. So I didn't declare any charges. I didn't take up the Torok charge of 11. What I did was I advanced quite aggressively in the middle. So the Orcs moved up as much as they could. The Giant moved up almost as much as it could because the Skeleton Cavalry are facing back towards their own board. And I figure they're only going to start running further away. So I need to actually either be hot on their heels or think of another plan. On the right-hand side, the Infernal Warriors move up ever so slightly. But I decided that there was more benefit in moving the General towards the Volcano Cannon, so that he could re-roll his hits rather than keeping it within 6 inches of the bolt thrower to allow a better hitting chance. I went with the Volcano Cannon, basically. The Hobgoblins moved up to keep the line as well, and that's what's happening over there. And over here, I moved the Taurox 3.5 inches backwards because I didn't fancy the charge, and I also don't like my chances of fighting them. So I've left a long charge there for Lucky Six's turn 2. My BSB just backed off a bit to give them support and also support the Orcs in the middle. In Magic, I get off Molten Copper.
Oh, yeah.
And kill a Shabti, which is very nice. And in my shooting, the Volcano Cannon rolled up the maximum amount of hits, basically. So I didn't need a reroll because I rolled a 6 for the D6. And then a 6 for the D3. So I got 9 hits.
Hot.
Yeah, totally smashed it. Except for the fact that I then only did 1 wound. So that was actually a bit of an anticlimax for 9 hits.
Yeah.
Considering I was wounding on 4s.
On 4s, and I had a
5 up armor, yeah. So. I think you saved 2 out of 3 armors. But still, you know.
And that's an overview.
Yeah.
For those overview lovers.
Indeed. Bird's eye.
Done right, haven't we? Close-ups and overviews.
Yeah, I think we actually forgot to do one at the end of turn 3. Don't tell anyone. They won't notice.
But up to now, we are spoiling you guys.
Oh, this is the final, baby.
Spoiling you.
On to your turn 2.
So, my turn. So, I take the initiative. I
saw this surprisingly little. I mean, I knew that you were aggressive with them, and I knew that you'd have static combat res, as I'm sure you were about to say.
Yeah. Well, that's my thoughts. Thoughts going into it, right? I don't think I can get this unit away from these, and I need to charge you to get the impact hits and to put some pressure on you. If I don't, he can either go against cavalry run away, by the way, out with line of sight, I believe, or actually you see that quite well because it's That's the line.
Yeah.
Or he goes after them as well, in which case this unit gets mopped up at some point very soon.
I'm going quite heavy on that side.
Yeah. So I figure static like 6. You don't get ranks. You won't be steadfast. So impact hits should help me out. I don't have many attacks in that unit, but yeah, otherwise, and I get through. It's a 9 to get into here, so that could help me out a great deal.
I love that you're excited about the prospect of a 9.
Yeah,
you're thinking that's doable.
Either way, I'll be out.
So that shows our different mindsets generally, because you see a 9 and you think, yeah, that could happen. I see a 9, I think that's below average.
I see an 11 and see that, because the thing is, right, if I don't get it, especially in this situation, right, so yes, a 9 is above average, so I'm not definitely going to get it. But if I roll 2 good dice and get it, and that's this unit gone, and your whole centre gone.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
One swing. That's what I'm thinking. These guys move up because I can't chaff him.
Yeah, let's see if you can do that.
Although another thing I wanted to ask is,
I
had a question and I didn't know where it had come from. Do flyers chaff flyers? So there's 2 things. Can we vanguard and pick up one of the spores turn 1? Yeah, that's quite crucial. And can flyers chaff flyers?
So if you just stuck the vultures in front of my BSB, would my BSB have not been able to charge or move beyond them?
I see. So that is...
To be fair, I would have charged them. That's not the question.
My inkling is no, but I had a thing from... And we didn't play it. So they were over here to look at the flame cannon and see what I can do. These guys failed the charge.
They did. You got a reroll. You failed it twice. You need an 11.
I think I got a 9 or something like that. So they move forward, but it's at no real cost to me.
You move forward 5. So you rolled like a 5 and a 4, I think it was. Yeah.
And these guys move...
Run away!
To run away and to hug that corner for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the star performers of previous battles running to a corner. I was happy with that.
Yeah. This is in...
I think that's just your Shabtis moving to be angled, but still in the forest.
Yeah, so I wanted to stay away from here, but I'm just sticking in the forest for a bit.
And this was also the point that you pointed at my general and were like,
ooh, the general's out of
his units.
So,
combat. Ooh.
Combat.
No, we got magic first, actually. Magic, you got lethal strike, and you got spectral blades off on your unit. But that was all you got.
That was it. And then in combat.
Yeah, that was it. So go on. Tell us about the impact hits.
No, let's do overall first.
Oh, okay.
Overall, I did 2. And he did 8.
Yes.
My impact hits did 0.
You rolled a 1 to amount of impact hits.
That was my attack.
And then you wounded
which actually
rolled a
meant
1.
I lost by 1. I was not happy.
No.
That was a shock to me. And then we sort of talked about it. And actually, it was completely... This whole combat was completely dependent on impact hits.
It was.
Because if I win by 3, you lose by 3 because of fear or whatever, and you probably break. But if I don't get anything in the impact hits, we stick around, and I'm in the world of shizzle.
Yes.
So it's so dependent, because this does not add anything.
No, it's got like 4 attacks, and they're not even good attacks.
Yeah, some at strength 4, some at strength 2.
Yeah.
The wizard has 1, and because of the amount of space, I've got 5 attacks from skeletons.
And so skeletons aren't all that, but 5 attacks is nothing.
It was not great. So they don't add really anything, and they did doing 2 from that wasn't too bad, to be fair. Yeah. But the fact the impact hits is nothing, auto hits was a killer, and it meant stuck around, and that sort of changed a bit of the look of how that looked.
Yeah.
Because
in your straight in, hobgoblins love a good flank.
Backstabber opportunist hobgoblins.
Yeah, they love a good flank, and they went for it. They needed a 6.
Yeah.
They smashed it.
Yeah, it meant that they could charge in to the flank and did. And
that's going to be trouble for the Undying Dynasties.
Yeah, that's not looking good for me. As you can see, you moved your BSB up this way.
Yeah, I moved him. I knew that I wasn't really planning for him to charge into the Amuts, the cataracts, but I wanted his support in the middle. The Giants also decided to, because I knew the Hobgoblins got the charge on that, I knew I was looking pretty good on that flank. So I decided to send the giant after the skeleton cavalry to hopefully take the objective off them. Not take them, rather, but remove it from them. If I could have taken it myself, that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
But I needed to get that objective off of them because they've moved it from the centre. So I'm chasing it, literally. Yeah, and that's that situation. Yep, there he goes. Off against there. Pretty close at the moment, but obviously it's your turn next. So here we go. These guys were rejoined.
Yes.
Oh, so we haven't got a picture of that shot.
Oh, yeah, so I do one
hit and wound. One wound with the shove.
I actually did 2. Did you save one?
I saved one. On a 6.
He survived.
A 6 armor save. Saved my general's life.
Oh. So you got magic.
Yeah. And a general.
And a general, crucially.
I moved back another 3.5 inches. I'm now right on the edge of the board, meaning Lucky Sixes needs a 10 to complete that charge. And it is rerollable, of course, still, because he's still on the hill. And I do 1 wound with magic, I believe. Yes, because I'm still not shooting. So that was another molten copper to do 1 wound on the Shanties.
I think I stopped the AP.
Yes, you did.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think you did.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And the
spear chucker. Yeah, bolt thrower does. Yes, that's right. Because I did 1 wound, leaving your back guy with only 1 wound remaining. And the bolt thrower hit. He was using the engineer roll, but he rolled a 6 anyway. And the multiple wounds then killed the guy with 1 wound remaining, as it always is the case.
Yeah.
When you've got multiple wounds, and then the follow-up attack didn't do anything.
So jobs are good.
Down to 3 Shaptis over there, which is nice, blinking away. And the volcano cannon could just about see the vultures. Rolled a 2 up, of course, as flamethrowers can do, and destroyed 5 wounds on the vultures.
1 wound left.
Yeah. So
they didn't do much.
No, probably not. And then there's this.
Well,
it was fairly.
It was going to happen. You guys go in. You do about. Yeah. I think you do about 12 wounds.
Yeah.
And it just crumbles it.
Yeah. I mean, funnily enough, you didn't do any wounds to the orcs this time around.
No.
At least I don't think so. Maybe you did a couple, or maybe 1. I think there was 1 there.
Yeah. So that's
General's
my general,
dead.
Turn 2.
And a big core unit,
and
of course.
That means I've got nothing to take over the magic, so I am crumbling, mofo.
Crumbling, and that is 2 wounds on Hades.
2 wounds for Hades. I think he was the only one to take anything this turn. As well.
No, there was some other wounds. Let me. Some wounds on the skeleton calf.
So yeah, lots of crumbling.
That's you phoning for help.
Yeah, oh my god.
I need a Hierophant, quick!
Yeah, so not good. Not good for the UD that have had it their way up to now.
Yeah, so I reformed to face the bottom left corner and face the vulture with the orcs. I only moved 1 rank. But having a bit of a mob there. And the hobgoblins, meanwhile, reformed to face this side. Because I wasn't overly convinced that my Infernal Warriors could claim that objective on their own. So I wanted 2 scoring units over there to make sure. Yeah. Oh, I did lose Smeg the Sneaky in the combat.
Well, again, I was at that point, I was like, right, just need as many. I need some. Because combat res wouldn't have helped. I was blocked by that much. So I just need some points at this point. So my 3 skeletons give 2 wounds to him.
Yeah.
Happy days.
And he had the dragon staff, and you jeweled him out as well, so he would have done something.
Yeah.
But hobgoblins love a flank charge because they reroll to hit. That was amazing. Yeah. Yep, there's that. Oh, and then this happened in your turn 3. So you didn't crumble at all in your start of your turn 3. So that was good for you.
And now I'm going for broke, so I need some points.
You needed a 10. You had the reroll, and you did it on the first one.
I did not need that reroll.
No, you did not.
10 inches. Boom.
So that's the Taurox. Well, we suspected the Taurox were in trouble here.
Well, just because you're going last.
Great weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got a lot of attacks.
And poison, and lethal strike, and battle focus. Yeah. And a character.
I move these guys literally to the corner to go. I think as well, I made a mistake here. Right. So even though he's got 2 wounds, I've put him to match up against here and to look at the hobgoblins. What I should have done was just put him for the giant to delay him 1 or 2 turns.
You should, yeah.
Because even if because I'm now alive now, even if I can't crumble before your turn.
You can't crumble in my turn.
So even if you go in and I die, I might crumble my next turn. So that's what should have been, just to delay any sort of movement with him.
Yeah.
Shabty just moved like half an inch to get out of flame.
Yeah, so that the volcano cannon couldn't shoot them. Wow.
And into combat, because I've got no magic.
There's that.
We just wiped the floor.
I think you did have Rod of Battle, but I dispelled it.
Yeah. We just wiped the floor.
We. Not me.
You do, yeah.
Yeah. So 3 wounds on the champ with a champ versus champ. No, I didn't. None.
Nothing.
Nothing back.
Oh.
I only had 3 models attacking.
Yeah.
They ran. You let them run.
Yeah. And then
faced the orcs. And that was kind of why I'd moved the orcs in that direction.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to stop your rampage.
For sure.
So I did expect the Taurus to go down, really.
Yeah. So that was my turn.
Turn 3. Over to Infernal Dwarves, turn 3. So now the Infernal Dwarves with blunderbusses have moved onto the objective, but of course they don't claim it until the next turn. Yeah. So they're on it, ready to claim it. But of course the Shabties are near. And they've got their blunderbuss shots to have. So we'll see how that goes. The Hobgoblins march towards them, like I say, to offer support.
For sure.
And also thinking they want to get away from the cataracts.
Yeah.
Now they've lost their Hobgoblin chieftain as well. The Orcs decide to charge the Vulture. You didn't move him in your turn, did you?
No.
I suppose you could have chaffed him with that as well.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, maybe not move far enough. Who knows? But yeah, I figured I may as well take out those points. And I wanted to use them as a speed bump for the cataracts. I did this. So this took me about 20 minutes, maybe about a day, actually. Yeah. I moved the giant onto the hill, and he's got an arc, so that, if you move the way you're facing, then I can see you no matter what you do, even if you march the furthest.
So stopping them get out of line of sight of either of those.
Yeah, if you use your musician to do a swift reform, you will be in the BSB's arc. And I don't mind which you choose. Or you can stay put and I'll charge you with both.
That's it, mate. That's it.
So I was so scared that I'd allowed you to escape. I thought you were really quiet throughout the whole thing. I was like, you can see a way of getting away from this, and you're just not telling me. That killed that. He did one. You did one.
So I did more than my impact hits.
Yes. The Vultures, man of the match.
Hashtag bitter.
Yeah, too right. And you thought I was going to overrun here.
I thought you were going to get off the board. But
try and overrun off the board. Decided to reform
rank
here.
Up.
Yeah. Rank up. I didn't expect that I'd be able to hold them, but I thought I do need to keep them as far away from the rest of my army.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. Oh, we have got an overview into turn 3. Maybe I'm wrong.
Might be wrong.
Might be wrong.
So yeah, that's just what it looks like.
That's cool.
So on to my turn 4. The second half of the battle.
Oh yeah, we should mention in my turn 3, I shot everything that could at that guy.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like the idea of him potentially charging the flank of the Hobgoblins.
But he failed anyway.
Yeah, he failed. So yeah, this was the end of my turn 3.
Yeah.
So I shot the Spear Chucker, the Bolt Thrower, the Volcano Cannon, and I think I couldn't magic. But those two both failed to wound him. So that charge there
I needed an 8.
would actually be pretty good because you'd kill a fair few Hobgoblins.
Yeah.
And that would leave me in a bit of trouble. But, as we've said...
Not to be. So
dust to dust.
Only leadership 7, so...
Yeah.
Could happen. So I charge these guys. Just, again, they got to mop up as many points as they can throughout the rest of the battle now. So they get them. And I debated long and hard about this one. Because I thought, should I just sit there and shoot and pepper them a little bit? Because you can't march away, so you're not getting anywhere quick. And then I thought,
I've got +1 AP and flammable.
And you've got your general on 1 wound and only a 4-up armor. So I'm like, at worst, they go in and kill the general, and that's fine. Or see what happens.
Yeah.
And I was hoping I could, but I think this is pretty even on combat. I think I've got a better chance to hurt you and you've got saves.
Yeah, you've got 8 wounds worth of Shabtis coming in.
And you can't hurt me as much, but when you do, it does more. So yeah, it was interesting.
Touch and go.
Yeah. And I'm in.
In you go. And I did 0 wounds with my stand and shoot blunderbusses.
Yes, thankfully.
That was horrible for me. But hey.
And obviously they go in.
Yep.
And over here, I choose the giant.
Yes.
I choose you. Because I'm thinking... Well, I'm actually thinking then... Because he hasn't got Thunderstorm. And as I see, he's only got 5 attacks.
Yeah.
He's hitting on 4s. So, potentially...
He could
whiff.
Yeah.
And I've got static and banner and 2 or 3 ones. So
yeah,
I'm thinking there might be chances there. He's got PSP there, but there might be chances where I can do something and plink a few wounds. Help me out. But yeah, again, static versus
and
raw
with me
strength.
being a slave master's whip, I've got a higher agility than you, which actually doesn't work great for giants because they like to take wounds and then use their rage ability to attack with more. But hey,
yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of orc death.
It just wasn't a problem.
No, I did a wound.
Yeah. And over here,
this is what happened.
So you
split your attacks
on the general. 1 wound goes through, but you saved it.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, I do 3 wounds between regular attacks and stomps. And I think you do 4 wounds to me, which I thought that was pretty good for me.
Yeah. I was re-rolling to wounds, so I was re-rolling on 5
because there was a
flammable and flaming attack.
Here.
And an AP 1, extra 1.
I think you got Gloria Gold off at one point, which
I did.
Might not have mentioned, but yeah. So in the end, because I didn't kill the general, it was a mistake. I think what was it? You won by 1, but because I'm construct, it's fine.
Yeah, that's right.
So in that regard, it's fine.
You didn't crumble at all.
But again, he's got the goblins that I think you can just see the thing here.
Yeah.
In the flank.
They love a good flank charge.
And again, so it's so touch and go really with that. So, but yeah, well done.
There it is.
And exactly as we've half predicted.
Loving that.
They go into the flank, and then you did even less than a 6, I think, this time.
Yeah.
And the giant goes in.
He's got to go in. That is not me charging. That's me moving to that flank.
Hell of a shot.
Yeah.
Because obviously it now meant that he was out of line sight. So.
Yeah. Well, Cannon decides to move backwards. I don't know. Did that affect what you were going to do at all?
I was never going for
You were never going for him.
Yeah.
But he didn't have anyone to shoot. He could have shot the cataracts. But, I mean, realistically, I wasn't going to touch them. So I thought, don't bother. That is the combat. So I killed 3, which is actually pretty good on 5 attacks. Because, like you say, I was hitting on 4s, wounding on 2s, leaving you with a 6 of armor. So killing 3 was actually above average and pretty good. You did 1 wound to me. A horse did a wound to me.
Which actually meant we drew combat.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we can, if we have a good phase next turn, maybe.
Yeah, there was a moment in this where we were trying to work out combat res, and I was saying, you got 2 ranks. And you were saying, I've got 3 ranks. Yeah, I was saying, no, you got 2 ranks. And you was like, no, I've got 3 ranks.
We were both right, but you meant extra ranks, and I meant ranks. So it went on for ages.
Well, you were wrong.
Well, I would do have 3 ranks.
Rank bonus.
You didn't say it. Bonus.
And we both knew I meant.
Yeah. I know. And
whoop whoop, hobgoblins!
And again,
you
I put 3 attacks, and again I get 1 through. Oh.
And again.
That's
what armor's for, mate.
I know, mate. 6 up armor.
Yeah.
Is the badass.
Yep. So there's another picture that's that good.
That was good.
So that was you reforming? No, that was me reforming. Actually, I don't know why I took it from their perspective, but I moved the hobgoblins so they're facing the corner. And I still haven't claimed the objective with the Infernal Warriors. Bear that in mind.
So that's why
I'm sitting on it. They have to stay on it. They couldn't. Yeah. And that's a close-up of my reform.
So
then there's this
combat. So
this was different.
You do 1 to me.
Having an extra attack, I did less, 2 wounds less.
But I don't do any to you, which means I win by 2.
Yeah, 3.
By 3.
Mm-hmm.
You fail.
No, 2. So it's 3 to you.
Standard.
3 to you and 1 to me. So you win by 2.
You fail the first.
I did.
But passed the re-roll.
BSB was there.
Crucially.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, so he was
crucially passed. What was it? Leadership 9.
No, he didn't give his leadership, so it was leadership 8.
Leadership 8, so
on the
it's
giant.
on a 6. So crucially,
I rolled a 4, so it was okay.
You pass, and they are now there for the taking.
That could have really messed me up if I had lost that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've got one more turn, haven't I?
This is your turn 4.
So, going into my turn 5.
Yes.
So that was your turn 4.
You're not crumbling very much. It should be.
Yeah. My crumble rolls are pretty good, good. So I go up here and I just march up as far as I can to put some pressure on.
Yeah, so you can get both of those units potentially.
This is the combat again.
That's me charging. That's me charging.
No, it's not, because it's my turn.
No, that was it for your turn though. Oh no, you're right, yeah.
So this is combat.
Oh yeah,
where
nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
So we draw.
No, you're wrong. Oh no.
Because
go back.
We did do it.
Yeah, we did. We must have done.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
And then he charges.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of both. We are both right again.
Yeah, I think that picture's in the wrong order.
Yeah. And then.
Oh no, this is my.
This is your turn.
This is me turn. So yeah, the other picture was my turn. My charging in the flank.
I move up.
That's your turn.
Then we do the battle and nothing happens.
That's right.
Then you charge into the flank.
Yes.
Then you move your general.
I did. I sacrificed him.
The rest, and you've now picked it up. And you're moving away.
And bear in mind, of course, how many armor saves of 6 he has rolled to keep him in the battle, and now he is speed bumping.
He is
on behalf of the Infernal Dwarves.
Yeah, he's leading by example.
Totally. That's a lovely picture.
Good picture of them going in.
Charge, yeah.
And that's not a good place for Skeleton Cav.
No, it's not.
Because they die.
That's what happens.
This many wounds. I think it's actually 3 more. And this much crumbling.
Yeah, I didn't do the burning.
Yeah, so.
Asherak or whatever.
See you later, Skeleton Cav.
Yeah.
I did actually do my attacks back, but nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing was done.
Removed the objective from you.
Yeah. So, my last turn, I charge General.
Of course you do.
We all know how that's going to go.
Boom.
Boom.
That is the last action. I didn't bother with my turn 6.
It ended up a 7 to 13 victory for the Infernal Dwarves.
Yay! Yay, Infernals! Yay, me!
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, wait, you had something. Wait,
go back.
This is classic us. Don't look at that yet, folks.
So, we all know that Infernal Dwarves win.
Yeah.
Quite convincingly. We did say, though, if the giant flees...
If the giant flees when he...
And I catch you, it actually...
Then you maintain the win objective.
Yeah. So
skip ad.
Yeah, so it actually would turn the battle completely, and I'd nick it.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have got the points for your Skeleton Cav.
Yeah,
go. Infernal Dwarves. Definitely not copyright of that.
Right, seamless again.
That tune we made up ourselves.
Yeah,
it's not copied from anyone or
polyphonic.
Yeah,
you can still make polyphonic music, you know.
I don't even know what you just said.
Some people don't.
No,
I don't even know if that's true.
No, so that was a cool battle. It was a great battle.
So
the end
of the Wooden Spoon Cup ends in a 13-7, quite a tight affair.
Yeah,
a few swingy moments as well.
There were a lot of things that could have meant the Infernals didn't win.
Yeah,
that didn't happen. Now, whether that means I got lucky or the Infernals got lucky.
No, just swingy bits that went one way or the other. They're always going to go. If we look at it, they're always going to go one way or the other.
Yes.
So I think General should have died a bit earlier, but as he didn't,
I made a mistake in moving him out of the unit just to get the re-rolls. I mean, even more so because the Volcano Cannon rolled 9 hits on its own. But I shouldn't have took a risk with that General doing that. But yeah,
in the end, he stuck around and he stopped me charging and winning the objective, which would have drawn the thing even as it is.
Yeah, you would have wiped through the Infernal Warriors. Got the. Well, can you take 2 objective tokens?
No, but I would have.
You'd have stopped me from drawing it. So
But yeah, great battle.
Yeah, so actually, and that would have given you more points for killing the Infernal Warriors. Probably with you would have won. Either the giant runs away, or the General dies earlier.
So but otherwise. Well played to you, and that means you officially win.
I was waiting for you to mention it.
Yes,
I win the whole tournament.
You win the tournament.
Yes.
On the black ball.
Yeah, totally. Respotted black, I think you could call that. Yeah. So what was it? In round 1, you won 5-3. In round 2, you won 3-1. In the semi-finals, you won 2-0. But none of that matters. None of that matters because you said winner takes it all. Infernal Dwarves.
And I'll stick to it.
Yeah.
I'll stick to well played.
Good man. Your honour is intact.
Absolutely, if nothing else.
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, we will do a wrap-up video.
If we remember.
If we remember.
And can be
but
bothered.
if not, thanks everyone for all your engagement to even start this tournament up.
Yeah, the amount of lists, ideas we got and everything was really great. I suppose the only thing is with keeping the lists throughout the tournament is that interaction does go down as the tournament goes on. Because obviously there's not too many amendments. But
it was really good. Thanks for all the comments, the support.
Yeah,
and,
I think ideally we would have liked to have done start to finish of this tournament a bit quicker. But you know, that's
life,
just
kids and chisel.
Yeah, families and all that, and hopefully you've been with us for the whole thing.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say we've had loads of fun with this, and again, it is just that. It's just a bit of fun. And I hope you've enjoyed watching it. So if you have,
totally, we've enjoyed playing.
Let us know because when you let us know, it makes us want to keep doing things.
And let us know the answer to our questions about can flyers chaff flyers, and also was there anything wrong with a Vanguard scoring unit gaining a spoil of war and moving with it? Cool. So please do like, share, subscribe because that's what makes this channel thrive. And this is battle 49.
49.
How that has happened, I don't really quite know. But that means we've got battle 50 coming up.
And what a 50.
We've got a treat for you.
What a 50.
Oh, yes. Say no more.
Think big. And when I'm saying that, think like at least 4 times bigger than any other battle than you ever thought.
Yeah. Nice. Say no more.
Cryptic.
Teasing. Come back to us for battle report number 50. Thanks very much, everyone.
See you later.